Despite the fact that higher wind gusts have now been recorded, Mount Washington still holds the North America record for its 231-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So why don't we see these kind of winds every day? And what kind of weather pattern creates such an intense wind gust?
It was a strong spring storm, low pressure through the Great Lakes and then the coast as well, and high pressure in close proximity creating a very strong pressure gradient over New England, and that's ultimately what drives the winds, and in this case what made the big wind happen on Mount Washington.
The blocking pattern in place helped to create such a high wind gust.
Terrain and topography around Mount Washington is one of the biggest players in the wind speeds that we see. Terrain acts to accelerate the wind as it passes over the mountaintop, and is arguably maybe the most important that we have such high winds here. Well, the exposure of the mountain is another reason we're so vulnerable to high winds. For thousands of miles around, we're the tallest mountain, so there's simply nothing to stop or even slow down the wind.
Sadly, the record-breaking wind on Mount Washington has now been beaten, but as you can see, it still remains somewhat a mystery why on that day, back in 1934, the winds gusted to 231 miles per hour, and they haven't done it since.